Hello, everybody. I got a question for you today. What color is the sky in your world? Some players in the 1951 Bowman set might disagree with your answer. Hank Majewski, probably would say the sky is orange. Along with Pete Castiglione, orange sky in his world. There's an orange sky in Jerry Pretty's world. And there's an orange sky, kind of a pink orange, or a peach in Eddie Stanky's world. In addition to having an orange sky world, Hank Majewski played 13 years for Boston, both the Bees and the Braves, the New York American League team, the Athletics, the White Sox, the Indians, the Orioles. He was a very good fielding third baseman. At one point, he held the single-season fielding percentage record for third base for a long time, like 30 years. And he was pretty good with a stick. He batted .279. Pete Castiglione, he played 8 years, the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cardinals. Mostly a platoon player, third and short. Did have a couple seasons that were kind of close to full-time. And he has a really cool 1950 Bowman with some cool trees and like a telephone wire tower. And even though he's kind of making a funny face, I really want to get that one too because I thought that looked really cool. Jerry Pretty played 11 years. Tigers, Senators, New York American League team, and the Browns. He was a double play partner with Phil Rizzuto, and he was supposed to be the next great thing, projected by scouts and everybody to be Hall of Famer, and it ended up being Rizzuto that went in the Hall of Fame. The skills just didn't translate. He was said to have kind of attitude problems. I did read a cool story when they were doing a Goodwill tour, speaking to like Little League kids, and he made quite an impression on Maury Wills when he was just a little guy, and Maury Wills attributes that interaction with him wanting to become a major leaguer, and I thought that was really cool. What do I say about Eddie Stanky? First off, he played 11 years, the Dodgers, Cubs, Giants, Braves, Cardinals, three-time All-Star, and he gets some coolness points for me because he was Harvey Haddock's first manager in 52 with the Cardinals. But my favorite sort of Eddie Stanky thing is he was on the 51 Giants. And if you watch the clip of Bobby Thompson's home run, so DeRocher and Stanky go out to third base to congratulate Thompson as he's rounding the bases, and Stanky's just climbing all over DeRocher. He won't even let him stand hardly. So there's that clip you've probably seen as they're rounding third base. And then they cut to Thompson, approaching home plate. And here's Stanky and DeRocher about halfway down the third baseline. And Stanky still's hanging off of him like a piece of clothing. He won't even let him walk. And it amuses me. That's the one thing that sticks out. Every time I see that clip, as I look for Eddie Stanky, just not even letting DeRocher even move to celebrate with his team. So very cool. So maybe you have an orange sky in your world. Not too likely. Some other 51 Bowman players might disagree with the orange sky. Howie Fox has a green sky in his world. And some very green trees. Beautiful trees. Larry Jansen, also a member of the 51 Giants, has a green sky in his world. Wow. Howie Fox played 9 years with the Reds, Phillies, Orioles. When he was attempting to return to the majors as a minor leaguer in 1955, he bought a bar and unfortunately one night was trying to break up a fight between some patrons and he got fatally stabbed. So on the 51 Bowman, he's got the green sky. Unfortunately, he didn't see as many skies as some of these other guys. Larry Jansen played 9 years. Again, was on that 51 Giants team. Also played for the Reds. Two-time All-Star. And if you've ever seen Larry Jansen's 52 tops, he's holding up 7 fingers. And if you've ever wondered what that is, Larry Jansen had 10 kids. And at the time that they made the 52 tops cards, he was up to 7. And that's what he's doing there, is he's showing how many kids he has. So I always thought that was really cool. In his later years, Jansen went on to coach and play many, many games in the Pacific Coast League and is even in the PCL Hall of Fame. When he was still alive, I was fortunate enough to be able to write him a TTM request and got him to sign this custom that shows him with the Rainiers in 1957. And this is a card I really cherish. Little bonus item there for you, black and white, so no cool, colorful sky there. So we've got orange skies. We got kind of a peach orange. We've got greens. Mickey Vernon, how about you? What color's your sky? Well, like a lemony yellow. Well, we've seen pretty sunsets, but not quite yellow like that. I don't know. You know, when I got this card, I got talking with Brent at Near Mint Musings. Sorry, Brent. And I got looking at who are the all-time great Washington Nationals. Like, what's the Rushmore? So first off, the background on Vernon, 2 batting titles, 7 All-Star games. Those are all with the Senators, I believe. We got chatting over Instagram, you know, who were, so obviously like Walter Johnson, Sam Rice, just put them on there. Then he threw out Goose Gonsolin, easy for me to say. And I looked him up, and yeah, okay. And Vernon, really strong. And then a couple other names. And so I had eliminated it down to Walter Johnson, Sam Rice, Goose Gonsolin, and Mickey Vernon, your third or fourth guy on the Nationals Mount Rushmore. Awesome player, played in 4 different decades. Holy smokes. And he sure has a pretty sky in his world. One more for the Fun Sky 51 Bowman collection. Long time Cub. Bob Rush. A pink sky. I don't believe I've ever seen a sky that pink. Sometimes sunsets have kind of a pinkish look to them, but not like this. So Rush played 13 years, 10 with the Cubs, 2 All-Star games, and he has the distinction of having one of the best 20-loss seasons of all time. In 1950, he was 13-20, ERA of 3.71. That's what you get for playing for the Cubs. Am I right, Tony Black? Hope you enjoyed looking at these with me. I don't know what happened. I think I saw this card first. Yes. When I was looking at something else. No, it was the Jerry Purdy. And I was just transfixed at the color of the sky. And then I went down a rabbit hole. And I think there was 2 kind of fun sky colors that I wasn't able to get in that would fit with these. And I may pick them up eventually. But I didn't want to wait any longer to share these with you because these cards are just spectacular. Beautiful little art prints. 51 Bowman, I'm in love. Thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.